So I inherited a template of resistance, one that insists on nobility and the intelligent fight. Like John Lewis said, that good trouble. Martin Luther King was a troublemaker. He rattled the cage. He interrupted space. He challenged folks' ideas, their philosophies, their thinking, their ideologies. My Aunt Carlotta was 14 years old when she started interrupting space. One of 9 students chosen to desegregate Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas, under the loose protection of paratroopers sent by President Eisenhower. I come from a long line of troublemakers. This day is about honoring those of us who continue that fight. And for so many of us, that fight is wrapped up in our relationship to the prison industrial complex. And there are a lot of stories born out of that experience. This poem is called Prison is No Place. In 1704, the first formal slave patrols started in the Carolina colonies. Before that, settlers appointed constables to police Native Americans and protect frontier cities from them. You know, guard the land that was stolen from the ones it was stolen from. Slave patrols and night watchmen became police departments. You need to know that. Because when we see red and blue lights, we see a lynch mob trying to form. We hear that old rumble, the one that would deny us our names. You draw your gun, we see a bullwhip. It's old. The fear, the loathing, the apprehension. Resisting arrest is ancestral logic. Don't let them catch you. Can't let them catch you. We remember running barefoot in the woods, in the swamp, bare feet catching every shard that ever was, running. Don't let them catch you. Can't let them catch you. Let me see your license and registration, the yawp of dogs hot on our heels. Step out of the car, please. Overseers snapping twigs in hot pursuit. Put your hands behind your back, crack of the whip. Put your hands up, the smell of burning flesh. You call it law and order, we call it terrorism. You say, land of the free. Then feed us the rotten fruit of capture. The police were fathered by slave catchers. You need to know that. That's an unblessed legacy no matter how you dress it up. Prison is code for plantation, and prison is no place. The toilets don't work. The water ain't clean. You can hear the rats scratching in the walls. Solitary confinement till words leave you. Can't remember simple ones like love, like goodbye. Language is slippery when you don't use it. When nobody speaks to you because everybody is shrieking. When no letters come, language is a graveyard of carrier pigeons. The rotting meat of unsaid things that make you curse God or cleave to him. You give up on sleeping. Wonder if you should make a shiv. A boy last week was murdered in his cell. The COs laughed about it at lunch. Your DOC number replaces your name. Your mama can't make the long bus ride to visit. You're beginning to forget her face. Your commissary is always empty. You barter for cigarettes and time on the phone, tying, wrapping phone books around your waist to avoid being stabbed on your way to the yard. Prison is no place. You hide your feelings there. Can't fall apart there. When you get out, it's the same way. Your family needs you, your people need you, the community needs you. It takes you years to learn how to hold a bruise, how to call it by its name. But you borrow from the lineage of Lazarus, kept your head in the lion's mouth, trying to prove that the cosmic fight of manhood is a dark altar held up by the bones of whoever is strongest. Prison is a skeletal place. Prison is no place. You learned the death rattle religion of solitary cells, the bruised clergy of convicted men, the ones who made a mistake and got pinned to it, the ones who hurt soundlessly, roaring their spite in silence. Prison is no place. You need to know that. Some of us make it out. The raw material of possible, some of us make it out and unlearn the hurt. You need to know that. how impossible we are, and how fastened to history and hope. You need to know that. Though bruised and war-walloped, some of us make it out. A constituency of second chances, running. Don't let them catch you. Can't let them catch you. Running. Free.